Community food initiatives works to foster communities where everyone has equitable access to healthy local food. Butternut squash is a specific type of winter squash that can be incorporated into many dishes and used in a variety of ways. The Athens Farmers Market has a wide variety of winter squashes. Winter squashes are harvested in the fall and are able to be stored for months without refrigeration. A butternut squash has two parts, the neck and the base. To start, you will want to cut off both ends of your squash. Next, you will want to cut the squash in half between the neck and the base. This will make it easier to peel. To peel a butternut squash, you can either use a knife or a veggie peeler. I prefer a knife for the neck part of the squash and a peeler for the base. Once the neck of the squash is peeled, you can start slicing it vertically. After that, you can cut the slices into strips. Then you can cut those strips into cubes of whatever size you prefer. I like to cut them into about half-inch sized cubes to use them in soups, salads, and other side dishes. They can also be used as a replacement for potatoes to make mashed butternut squash or a squash hash. Next, you'll start to peel the base of the squash. As I mentioned earlier, I prefer using a veggie peeler for this part because it is a lot smoother along the curves of the squash. Once it's peeled, you can cut the base of the squash in half vertically. Inside the base, you will see the seeds. You can use a spoon to easily scoop the seeds out of the squash. Don't discard them because they can be roasted for a delicious, crunchy snack or an easy salad topping. They are also a great addition to trail mix or easily blended for a homemade pesto. Next, you can cut the base of the squash into slices, just like how we cut the neck. You will be left with a few arch-shaped pieces, which can just be diced up. For the wider pieces, you can slice them into strips and cube them to your preferred size. Once you're all done, you will have a bunch of diced squash ready to be cooked. If you want to learn more about community food initiatives, local events, or ways to use locally grown produce, check out our website, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok.